Hello everybody, today I'm going to talk about obsessive fans, or as many people on the internet call them, fanboys. Now what are these people? Let me make this short. They are people who will heavily obsess over a video game, or a video game series, or music, or TV series, or movie, or stuff like that. They'll obsess over it, and they'll take that obsession way too far to the point where the only thing they can ever do in life is talk about it, obsess over it, buy stuff for it, or just pretend that that's the only thing that exists. And they'll take it too far, and it gets to the point where they are kind of terrible people. And here's where my problems with them come in. Now, let me just start off with one of the main things they do. First off, they'll play the same thing over and over and over again, or watch the same thing over and over again. I mean, as in, let's just take a stagnated TV show or movie series or video game like the Transformers films, Pokemon, Call of Duty by Infinity Ward, but I really haven't seen too many fanboys for that, but that's an example of something that's stagnated, the Infinity Ward Call of Duties. Another good one would be, like I've said, Nintendo, Sonic, there are so many ones, Mega Man, I could think of so many video game series which have just stagnated that they keep coming out with the same one over and over again. Companies will put the same games out over and over again. You've got these people who are so obsessive, instead of questioning, instead of criticizing, if there's something wrong with the game, they'll just buy it up. They'll run out to the store, they'll buy it. If it's a video game or a movie, like I've mentioned a few of them, they'll buy it anyway, and then they'll go ahead and obsess over it. So you'll go on Steam, there'll be a person, they'll be like, hey, what's up, do you play, Pokemon? Do you play, Sonic? Do you play this game? And if you say no, they'll be like, oh, dude, you should play, this is the best game ever. Now, there's a difference between that and, let's just say, some random person saying, I recommend this game. It's a fun game, you might want to play it. There's a difference between that and what these people do, because these people will go out and will just randomly talk about how so-and-so is the best thing ever, and how you should always play this game because... And that's all they'll ever talk about. Like, if you want to talk about something else, they can't hold a conversation whatsoever. Doesn't matter if it's online or at real life, like at your college or high school or middle school. It doesn't matter. It's the same exact thing. So another thing they'll do, though, is if you like play a certain game that they don't like, though, they'll get mad. They'll shun you. Like, let's just say Call of Duty. If you tell certain people on Steam, if you play Call of Duty or let's just say Battlefield 4, they'll be like, why do you play this game? It's the worst game ever. And I'm not trying to target anybody with this video, but I've seen people who will actually go out and do that. If you play a game they don't like, they'll be like, ew, why are you playing this game? Even though they're supposedly your friends. Like, I didn't know that's what friends did. Told you you're stupid for liking this. And then even though they're flat out boring and they can only talk about those things, they'll go out and scream if you don't like the game they like. Or watch what they watch, or do what they do. Because after all, you have to be cool, or you'll get cast out. Another thing I thought I'd mention about these people, of course, the worst thing about these people, they'll remove you. They'll stop being your friends. They'll remove you from Skype groups. They'll kick you out of the cool friends crew at your local school. They'll tell security to kick you out, or stuff like that, if you don't play what they play. And it'll get hot, and so they'll get mad, they'll start screaming at you all over a video game. Of all the things, a video game, or a movie, or a TV show, or some music. Because I'm not trying to target anybody here, but that's the point of what I'm trying to say. These people really... they're not the best of people, especially when they obsess over things to the point where it controls their life. And that's what I don't like. There's a difference between just liking stuff, like I said, and being an obsessive fan. A fanboy. There's a difference between those two things. And that's all I really have to say on this, because let's be honest, I'd rather have a friend who likes what I likes than one who screams, why don't you like this video game, or the only thing they can talk about is a video game. Because let's be honest, would you rather have, because I was told by my parents that it's better off to have a friend who you can relate to than a friend who just uses you because you're the cool kid and because you play the same video games and because you do the same things. There's a difference. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.